Okay. Whew.
Are you a lyricist wanting to hear how your songs sound? With Mureka V8, you can bring your lyrics to life. Just put in your lyrics to life. Just put in your words.
Hey, Scorpio. What's up, Scorpio? What's up? What's up? What's up? Starbolt, what's up? You know we miss you. What's up, Hippus Love Love, Dahlia? What's up? Hey, what's up, Earth Angel? Empress Unicorn. Nay, what's up? Hey, 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 hey. I owe you. All right, let's get in this thing. Scorpio. Okay, bottom of the deck, we got Same Mistake, we got Ritual Work, and we got Miss Wonder, or Mr. Wonder. Okay. Somebody's got the green light. Okay, I don't know if y'all hear that music playing in the background. Permission, or somebody's got getting permission, or somebody's gotten permission to move. Okay, move forward, move on, move. However that applies to you. I love my soul tribe. I swear, I love my soul tribe. All right, let's see, Scorpio. Distressed, surprised, someone surprised. Someone surprised that they're the ones that are in distress. Hold up. Somebody's somebody's surprised that they're in distress. Okay, they're regretful. Somebody's lost. They're crying. Snot coming down out their nose. Mr. Disgusted. You see that somebody is disgusting. You see it. You see that somebody's disgusting, and they know that you see that they're disgusting. They feel disgusting. They do disgusting shit. Okay? You're optimistic about the future. Okay? Ashamed, excited. Yeah, it's your excitement that's making somebody feel ashamed. You're optimism. This person doesn't understand. Okay? They're used to you know, people responding a different way. Okay, so somebody could have tried to make you do something that they wanted you to do, or they thought that you were going to go in a certain direction. It's like I use this analogy all the time. It's like you know how they put the mouse in the maze. Somebody can stutter. I can't draw Raphael block whatever it is. They put the mouse in the maze, right? And they're trying to get the mouse to find its way out. You know what I'm saying? Okay, using whatever methods. Okay, kind of like that. It's like somebody was watching you overhead, you know, trying to direct your motion, direct which direction you went in. It's like herding cattle. Perfect, thank you, Spirit. Like herding cattle. You know, like sheepdogs do. Okay? You're stronger than that. Mr. Strong, somebody thought that they could strong arm you. Mr. Suspicious, okay? Or they thought that their, you know, their dick was gonna do the job, okay? You know, can't miss that. It's there. It's there. Everybody always, like this, I swear, this is people's God. Hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, it's people's God. They worship the tools. They run to spell work, energy work, okay? And if it, in most instances, in a lot of different instances, okay, it's probably not even somebody actually doing some type of ritual work. It's somebody manipulating an energy from its original state, right? Okay, telling lies, you know, trying to sell false narratives. Okay, that's considered black magic too. Manipulation. Oh, hold up. We didn't shuffle this one. Let's see what's on top. One more. The Weeknd. I can't remember that song, but you can hear it back there. Fears, illusions, limitations, anxiety, comfort zone, overthinking, negative outlook. It's whoever's energy we're talking about. Bondage in the reverse. Okay, so you're no longer attached to or tied to someone. Okay, you escape some type of bondage, concern, false narrative, animosity. Priestess, somebody is feeling some type of way because the false narrative is not shaking you. You know, you haven't batted an eye. Relationship, lust. Yeah, somebody could have tried to use lust to get into a relationship with you. Okay, whether you slept with this person or not. North Node, manifestation is telling me that you didn't. Okay, for a good number of you did not. Cancer could be significant, or 69, the number 69, 96, the number 4, the number 86, 68. Yeah, somebody may come off like, where did it go? Where did it go? I just saw it. I just saw it. I just saw it. I just saw it. There we go. Somebody may come off like this, right? Not an officer. That's not what I'm talking about. Like, you know, dressed up nice, you know, or somebody will put on the suit or their best dress. Okay, tie, you know, all the whole get up. But really, they're this. Really, they're this. The cover. Oh, hey, yeah, sure. Of course you can trust me, of course. Yeah, of course. I mean, look at my badge. You know, look at my smile. Look at the smile on my face. Look at my enthusiasm. Doesn't this feel like make you think you can trust me? How enthusiastic I am? Really, they just wanted to fuck to get an attachment to you. To get you attached to them. With their nasty little tongue. that they put everywhere. If it's a dark space, somebody's tongue is going in it. Ritual. Jealous and envy. Real love. Say hello. Okay. Trusted official. Gift. Okay, so now you got a real, you got an actual trusted official. Yeah. You see him? You see him? Man or woman. Okay, that you manifested. Somebody's jealous and envious, so they're doing ritual work. Like the little, angry little bitch that they are. Number 44 can be significant. 4440 can be seen now you're protected. Okay. Got change in the reverse. Yeah. Message of concern. Something's not changing for this high priestess. Not in the negative sense. Not in the negative sense. Somebody could be getting a message of concern from a tarot reader and they don't like what they're saying. Yeah, the bitch that's watching the video right now, the live right now. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Concern. Yeah, look at what. Look. Do y'all not end up in this energy every time y'all do this? Every time y'all do this, then you come up here and you watch our lives and our video confirmation, and then you act surprised and concerned and there's regret. Oh, I wish I wouldn't have done that. I wish I wouldn't have tried to manipulate an earth angel to try to steal from them, to try to take them away from their work, to try to take away from their finances. Loser. Number 33 can be significant. 44. Number 6. Number 9. Same mistake and walking away. Number 48. Number 84. Somebody born in 84. Somebody be 33 years old. Somebody be 44 years old. Somebody could be a Mason or a part of like a secret organization, society, fraternity, sorority. That's a gateway right there, you know. Hazing can be significant, holding you back. Somebody could have tried to haze you, like a public hazing, or embarrass, humiliation ritual. Friend zone. This is a friend of yours, or was a friend of yours. Okay, or somebody in a friend's place that had some type of romantic undertone to it. Breaking up, secret admirer. Okay, we're gonna separate this. Okay, because there is a secret admirer. Love is love. Could be same sex for some of y'all. I'm gonna leave that out here. Love lessons. Okay, unspoken feelings. So somebody who never spoke their feelings to you is learning a lesson. You know, whether they decide to actually learn it or not is up to them. But you learned something. Whatever that may be, you learned something. Okay, staying somewhere too long, maybe. You know, I feel like you could have been in a sweet spot. Okay, not giving too much to one end. Okay, or trying not to, while you're still sitting there watching to see what the turnout is. You know, so you didn't put all your eggs in one basket, basically. Okay, you basically were sitting back and watching. You know, you interact with the person, then you sit back and watch, just like they did, right? But they were doing it for nefarious purposes, and you were doing it to watch your own ass. Watch your back. Somebody got hidden drug habits. I mean, I don't know about y'all or how it is where y'all live at, but Washington has always been known to be like, you know, one of those junky states, right? Okay, there's not a lot of sun here. You know what I'm saying? It's gloomy most of the year. You know, vitamin D deficiency. You know, it's either methamphetamines or it depends on the times. It depends on the era, right? At one point in time, it was ecstasy pills, and the next point in time, it was, you know, Vicodin, Percocets, and, you know, greens and blues, and the next time after that was methamphetamines, okay, which is, time we're in right now. So I don't know, whatever drug or addiction or something like that, whichever one goes on wherever you're at, in the vicinity of where you're at, okay, somebody's doing that. That's their hidden habit, okay. Could be more than one. Okay, sex and methamphetamines, okay, or sex and methamphetamines and something else, okay. Confirmation, thank you, Spirit. Yeah. So where I'm at, everybody's everybody's on the bubble. It's a sex thing. It invites sex demons in. So that's you'll 80% of the time you'll run into people out here who have that addiction. Either you can see it right out in the open or it's hidden. A functional addict, right? And I feel like you were dealing with a functional addict. What's the recent past? Started raining a lot. Okay, somebody's really crying a lot. Okay. That too. Yeah, unprotected sex. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah. Eight of Swords. Especially behind the hard drugs. You ain't gonna put on a condom if you high as a kite. I want to feel it more. That's what they're thinking. I want to feel it more. Eight of Swords. The Two of Cups. Okay, so somebody could be, while we're on the subject, sex crazed. Somebody has some type of sex demons. They're locked up though. So somebody could be like, letting themselves go behind bars. Okay, or they may show up one way when they're not in jail or locked up, but behind bars they're a totally different character. Like Shaniqua, I just heard that name. Okay, but I'm getting like a character. What was Martin's on Martin? Shanae. Somebody turns into Shanae. Like somebody got a jail boyfriend or girlfriend. The same one. That they go back often. The Two of Pentacles? Yeah. Somebody, this is a secret that somebody keeps, okay. Or kept. The Four of Pentacles? Yes. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Winner. Chris Brown's playing back there. So somebody feels like you're a winner. You're definitely a winner. Okay. Winner, chicken dinner. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Page of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Five of Cups. So somebody gave to something that they're disappointed about now. Eight of Wands, the Emperor. Queen of Pentacles. And now they want to show back up and they want to act as though they want to be a big boy now or a big girl now. Okay, that's how Spirit's putting it. They want to be a big boy or a big girl now. Okay, I don't think you got the patience for that though. Yeah, I think you gave all you was gonna give. Yeah, they don't know if they should say anything or not or apologize or not. Yeah, they don't think you're gonna appreciate an apology. They don't think you're gonna appreciate an apology. Somebody could hold money over everything. Okay. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Somebody's a scam artist. The world. Somebody watches people. They study them. Okay. Somebody should really learn how to study better. Okay. Because somebody studies long and they study wrong. The Seven of Cups. Yeah. They study and don't learn shit. I don't know who taught them how to, take notes or, what the important points of something is. Somebody writes down the wrong parts, things that aren't important. Somebody doesn't know how to take notes. Somebody doesn't know how to surveillance. Watched you secretly and then came towards you. Okay, so they should have learned something about you. But they didn't. The Queen of Swords. Libra. The Ace of Swords. Yeah, somebody is seeing that you spoke the truth, that you are who you said you are. I don't feel like you said that you're anybody in particular, but you could have shown somebody what you did for work, okay? Or like I said, somebody was already watching you. If you're like me, you know what I'm saying? I know when a motherfucker's watching me, right? When they watch my videos and all that, right? They won't tell me that they do. So I'll give them my link anyway. Here you go. Here's my link, right? Okay, even though I know that you're already watching me, but here it goes. Okay. You knew somebody was watching you. You knew somebody was studying you, or somebody could have even been sent by a couple or by a partner. High Priestess, you knew. You didn't say anything. Knight of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. See, that works in to your advantage, right? When people think they know you or they think they know something about you, you know, it's best not to correct that. In my opinion, it's best not to correct that. You know, let a motherfucker think what they want to think. It's gonna work in your favor, right? You know, their face will be playing on the pavement that they have to pick up off the pavement. You're gone. So, you know, don't try to correct them. Don't try to prove your point or anything like that. No, just be and move on and keep walking in the truth. And reality will smack their ass. Reality will smack their ass. It will. It never misses. The Five of Swords. Yeah, somebody literally thought that they were doing something behind your back, and you were sitting there just leaning up against the wall, you know, watching. It's like catching your kid doing something they ain't got no business doing. They don't know that you're sitting there watching them, and then when they turn around and find out, it's like, ah! And sometimes they'll start crying, right? Right? Just like that. You just sitting there watching your baby. They doing something crazy that you didn't teach them. Okay. What about you doing over there? Ah! Am I lying? Seven of Swords. I'm invisible. I'm invisible. The Ten of Wands sideways. It's like somebody tried to bring you a burden and leave you with it. Bring you their burden and leave you with it. And then be like, what? What? What are you talking about? What do you mean? Oh, I'm sorry. I never meant that. No, I never meant to make you feel like that. Well, you know, I'm not going to say I'm sorry because, you know, I'm not, but I'm sorry that you feel that way. Yeah. I'm sorry that you feel that way. What? What? Justice? That's why this is fair. That's exactly why this is fair. Whatever they're going through, whatever's happening to them, it is fair. Fair. Page of Swords, King of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Star, the Seven of Wands. Somebody took a page out of somebody else's book. So somebody was listening to what somebody else told them to do. So somebody has no backbone. Yeah, somebody, I don't know, another man has another man by the balls. Okay, or a woman has a man by the balls. You know, tells this person what to do, you know, dog walks them. You know, no, don't go over there, go over here. Yeah, oh, over here, you know, tugs on the leash. Yeah. The Six of Pentacles. Somebody can be receiving something from the justice system, okay? It's gonna come out of nowhere, left field, the High Priestess, you can feel it. You can feel this in your intuition, okay? Or this can be confirmation to you. So Spirit's already told you this. Ten of Pentacles, yes. Yes. The Ace of Cups, yes. 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 Yeah, latch. Yeah, somebody's trying to latch on to you. Libra, okay. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini. What the hell is a Gemini? Gemini. Okay, lemons. I don't know. Somebody could like lemons, citrus. Okay, could be significant. Acidic foods. somebody tried to steal money, okay, or get someone to buy something, or get somebody try to, like I just said, hook themselves to you, latch themselves to you, any way possible, whether it be mentally, physically, okay, through deed, like contract, like buying or selling. The Emperor. This is somebody who dresses up like an emperor, but they're emperor clothes. You know, the royal attire is too big for them. You know, it wasn't tailored. You know, emperors have tailored clothing. Their clothing is tailored. They don't buy off of the rack. Tailored. Damn, they're made from scratch. Okay? This isn't this person's throne. This isn't the seat that they belong in or the clothes would fit. Right. King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Queen of Wands, the Tower, Temperance. This is somebody in their third party. Or you were the third party. Unbeknownst to you. The Page of Swords. Yeah, this person's pocket watching you with a broke, bummy ass. The Eight of Wands. They want to contact you, okay, or they could have tried to contact you. You could be silent to them. At Seven of Pentacles, you could be silent. High Priestess. Somebody talking shit right now. Sound like one of y'all talking shit right now as I'm saying this about this person. What the fuck he thought, or what the fuck she thought? What she thought this was? Somebody goes back and forth with, you know, inner dialogue with themselves, which is good. Which is good. You should. The Moon. You know, somebody questions what they feel. Okay, somebody's very tapped in, very intuitive. Okay, Temperance in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune. Somebody's upset, or they can't sleep. They are disrupted internally because you're unaffected. Page of Pentacles, and they want to give something, the Lovers. Okay, or you have an offer here from a lover. Five of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Somebody got a baby mama that they left behind or something like that. Five of Wands. The Fool, the Ace of Pentacles. People fighting, trying to get near you because you got some type of payday coming or something like that. It's like a whole bunch of other people know this shit, which none of them should know because it's none of their fucking business. You know, it's none of their business to begin with. Smelling skunk. It'll be some really good weed. Some gas. Capricorn could be significant. Minnesota could be significant. Okay. Somebody can actually play for the Minnesota Vikings. Somebody, a football player. Looking for dirt on you. The Illuminati. The secret society is looking for dirt on you to try to extort or violate you in some type of way. Lazarus come forth in the reverse. Yet they're trying to rehash or resurrect. Thank you, Spirit. They're trying to resurrect something, okay? Or these cycles or the bullshit, okay? And they're not able to. The Eye of the Tiger in the reverse, Katy Perry. Yeah, there's no dirt to find on you. They can't find anything because there's no dirt to find. Judgment first begins at the house of God. God deals with his people first. So there won't be any dirt that you can find on his people because they've dealt with it. If there was any, they dealt with it. Them and the Most High, they dealt with it. Sorry, you know, see 111, opportunity and good fortune, new beginning. Confirming what I said about what's coming in. Damn, it just started raining, boy. Capricorn in the reverse. Somebody got a sibling out here. Chandra. I mean, that could be Chandra. SC or S. New business contracts in the reverse. Isaiah the prophet in the reverse. Somebody's losing a job, a contract, okay, a fortune. Yeah, somebody lost their job or something. Hollyweird is coming down. Fervent prayer. Okay, Hollywood is crumbling, as we can see. All right, due to y'all prayers and y'all, I heard fasting, all types. Everything that you guys are doing is working together for the whole. Okay, so it is knocking these false and these demonic structures down. Prophetic dreamer in the reverse. Somebody's a false prophet. Okay, somebody likes to say that they're a dreamer. I had a dream about this, or I had a dream about that. This could be false tarot readers as well. Okay, they ain't have no dream about nothing. They ain't dream about shit. Okay, if they are, they're nightmares. They ain't heard from nobody. Samson. Castaway. Wilson. Wilson. You be seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you're on the right path. But somebody's not. Somebody's not. Drink more water. Okay. I might need to drink some more water. Somebody's had time or grace. Grace ran out and turned to mercy. So I feel like somebody's mercy has run out. Okay, somebody who's out here being a false prophet, acting like they can raise the dead and they can lay hands, and you're healed. Okay, this could be a pastor, preacher, false teacher, false tarot readers. Okay, all these what is it, 511C or something like that. It's something to where these industry pastors, right? They're contracted to something, right? There's like some type of clause or something like that says that they cannot talk about certain things, right? In the churches, they cannot mention certain things. They cannot speak about certain truths. They have to keep people in a certain realm of disbelief, of misbelief, misdirected belief, false belief. They have to keep these people within this realm. They cannot deviate outside of this. Okay. You'll see those small time pastors, right? And all of a sudden overnight it seemed like they know so and so now, and they didn't just blown up, and they showing up extra flashier than usual, and they not to say that the preacher is not supposed to roll and style. You know what I'm saying? That's a myth as well, right? Preacher's supposed to be broke and struggling and all. That's a myth too. Okay, but there are those that take that back door, and they're not allowed to talk about certain things. Okay, prosperity they're allowed to talk about. The things that the building blocks that you need to stack, right, to make it to that prosperity, right? Okay, and it's not all about a dollar, right? The coins, internal prosperity. That should be the main focus. Internal prosperity. It'll attract the external prosperity if it's you're prospering in here. If you're not, then no. That's why they have to backdoor. That's why they have to do dark things. Otherwise, they wouldn't have a problem, because God will supply their every need. Not for greed. People don't, they don't want God to just supply their needs, right? They want God to give them what they want. Gimme, like he's a genie and you rubbing a lamp. God's not a genie, or whatever you call, what I'm saying, the creator universe. He's not a genie. She's not a genie. Don't want to listen to them edgewise, but let you get in trouble. Let you be backed in the corner. Lord, Lord, please. Lord, please. You know just where to go, don't you? Don't you? Any other time, I don't hear you. Sorry. Sorry. Leave a message at the beat. I don't speak. I don't speak English. I speak no English. All of a sudden, you can't hear God. You don't see the warnings in the wrong turn signs. Okay. You know, you're judged by your understanding. We're judged by our understanding of the thing. So God knows you understand. You understand. You're still gonna be judged according to your understanding. What's current energy? 2 of Wands. Somebody trying to make a decision, make a choice. The 4 of Pentacles. Somebody knows they should let go, but they don't want to. The 9 of Pentacles. Somebody's independent. The 6 of Swords. Okay, but somebody's moving forward regardless. You got somebody's head. You basically got somebody's head. The 8 of Cups, you left with somebody's head. Okay, I don't know. For some of y'all, you could have got some head from the person and left. No judgment here. You know, get your, you know, get your roll on. 10 of Wands. Somebody walked away from a bird and they saw it coming a mile away. So somebody stuck with that burden, trying to figure out what to do, while also trying to hold on to your energy. Somebody was born in the 70s, okay, the Ace of Wands. Somebody's holding on to some type of sexual desire they have for you, the Tower. Explosion, yeah, King of Wands, the Devil. This person's, you know, pleasuring themselves to you. Temperance in the reverse, to try to knock you off balance. Could be a Sagittarius as well, the Ace of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles. Somebody may want to invest in something that you do for work, okay, or a creation of yours, or for somebody a book deal or something like that. The World in the reverse. Okay, something's some type of passion is unfinished, or somebody feels like they want to fuck. Justice, they want to fuck. Yeah, to burden you, they want to give you something. They want to give you something. Somebody do. That or a baby. 7 of Swords, yeah, and take off. So either they want to give you a baby and then take off. You'll never see him again, okay? Or they want to give you something more ailingly permanent. Something about an oval ring or oval, however you call it, okay, for a female, the Fool. What is it, birth control or something, I think? Somebody may need to get their birth control renewed, or I don't know how that works, okay? Somebody needs to check the birth control, okay? The 8 of Swords. Somebody trying to avoid jail, okay, or they're trying to get out of a stuck place, or avoid going to jail. The 6 of Cups for something that they did in the past, that they were a part of in the past. The Hangman, and somebody looks like somebody's caught up. The Hermit, somebody can be in confinement. Okay, cornered, like I said earlier. All right, strength, yeah, cornered by force, forcefully cornered. Okay, somebody's mask being ripped off. You know on Scooby-Doo? Like at the end of the episode, every time on Scooby-Doo, you know how they rip the perpetrator's mask off and there's somebody close to them? Starboy, Spirit talking to you. We mentioned this last night for you. I don't know who, one of your ancestors, okay? I don't know who this is next to you or somebody near you, okay? And Spirit don't usually give me messages to give just like that to the collective, to my collective, okay? But I don't know who you around, Starboy. You better watch out. The 4 of Swords. Could be somebody that sleep next to you, close to you, then slept in the same room as you before. King of Wands. The Lovers. Six of Cups, Three of Wands. Man, we're not doing that. No. We're not doing that. I see what somebody trying to do. Trying to get me to talk about their fantasizing about a future with you in the past. We're not about this. No, hell no. The Lovers, the Moon. What's next, Spirit? They want you to romanticize. The Knight of Cups. Seven of Cups. Something about options, romantic options. You can feel like you don't have very good romantic options, okay? There's somebody here that knows that I don't want to say that they can't come at you in a certain way, but not that they would try. Somebody could be wondering if you have chosen a romantic partner yet, or if, yeah. Did y'all see that card flip? Did y'all see that card just do a somersault and flip upside down and go back in my hand? The Queen of Wands. Yeah, somebody could have considered you to be or thought that you were a player or something. I don't know, somebody told them this or whatever because of how good you look. Because you look good. What, you supposed to look bummy? Are you supposed to look like a scrub or something like that? Like, I don't know. These people are mentally, like, unwell. They really are. Mentally unwell. The Page of Swords. Somebody thinks that they're supposed to be the one that looks good in the room. And they choose the peasant that they would, ugh. Somebody's energy is so fucking disgusting. So disgusting. Their thought process is so disgusting. Like, who thinks like that? The Seven of Wands. The Chariot reverse. The Queen of Swords. Something you said could have stopped somebody in their tracks. Or it could have stopped somebody. You interrupted a plan. Ten of Swords. You interrupted a plan by something that you said. Or a Queen of Swords said. Truth. A truth that was spoken. Uncovered. Ace of Cups, the Four of Wands. You're manifesting a happy romantic relationship, okay? For some of you, a marriage, some type of move, okay? Move to a new environment. This could be work-wise. This could be just moving, period. Somebody could be moving for love or willing to. Queen of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Five of Cups. There's an earth sign out here. This that could be a third party or could have been a third party to you in the past. They're crying over some shit. The Fool in the reverse because they're an idiot. Basically, they know they're an idiot. The High Priestess, because you knew something the whole time, but you didn't say anything. Like I said earlier, it works in your favor. If people want to assume things about you, allow them to assume things about you. That's really none of your business. What somebody else's opinion is about you, that's none of your business. Let them. Because they'll fall on their face just like this. Just like this. Thinking they know you. Thinking they know something about you. They don't know shit. Oh, I can get them this way. I can get them that way. I know I can. Five of Pentacles. No, you cannot. The Nine of Wands. No, you cannot. You regret to realize or understand that you are not fighting this person, that you are going against the Most High himself. So, stupid is and stupid does. You're literally disrespecting the Most High, the Creator, your Creator. You're disrespecting him to his face, thinking that you were harming a person, thinking that you were doing this to this person. No, you're doing it to the Most High. And the Most High got his foot broken off in your behind. Two of Cups, because that is the first and foremost relationship. That is the first and foremost Two of Cups between you and him or her. And God don't let nobody come in between this relationship. It's not a thing that happens. Not with his. No. No. Thank you, Most High. The Empress. Not with his. He said that's mine. 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 Do not touch mine, or I will touch you and yours. Not just in this lifetime, but in the lifetimes to come, I will touch yours. Just for thinking that you can touch mine. After I told you not to. It's the same when he told Pharaoh, now as it was then. It's the same that he told Nebuchadnezzar then as now. You're no different. Saul, all of them. Saul too. You're no different. You think you there's nothing new under the sun. You think you didn't have Saul didn't have the same thoughts as you? You think Hitler didn't have the same thought process? You think these evil people throughout history did not have the same thought process? Thought the same things as you? Really, it trickles down from Lucifer. It trickles down from Lucifer. You think Lucifer didn't think all of the things? Where do you think your thoughts come from? Your evil, wicked, demonic thoughts. Where do you think they come from? They've been recycled throughout time. That thought didn't originate with you, which means somebody's already tried it before, which means you trying it is not going to change anything. The Tower of Babel is still going to get knocked down. And you're still going to be scattered. Now, let's continue. Near future. Shit, I don't even know if I'm going anywhere today anymore. I might change my mind. For some reason, I'm getting the inkling to change my mind. So I'm saying I'm changing my mind, I guess. Yeah, some of y'all might get the inkling, to stay in the house today. Yeah, to stay in the house today. I mean, if you can. Near 50. Four of Cups, the devil, the world. Literally what I just said. Changing direction. Changing direction. Okay, so somebody's plans, your plans may get switched up all of a sudden, out of nowhere. Okay. Five of Wands in the reverse. To avoid some type of conflict. Somebody's plotting a conflict for you today. Conflict avoided, averted. Six of Wands. Yeah, I'm getting one of these, victory. Okay, I'm seeing somebody's arm could be in a sling. Okay, somebody could broke their arm or something like that. Knight of Swords, death. The Ten of Swords. Could be in a scuffle, a fight. Okay, I'm seeing somebody trying to break out of police custody. It could be a chase on foot. Somebody's trying to disguise themselves, like a wig and everything. The Ace of Swords. This could be somebody who works out a lot, who's at the gym a lot, or who's at a gym that you go to a lot. This person's trying to dress up and disguise themselves while they're moving around. They could be on the run, or you could have a warrant out for their arrest or something. They could be hiding from me. Organized crime members, the Fool, the cartel. You know, cartel can't touch us, but they can touch you. They can touch you. Whoever this is out here, four swords. We did have that reading about 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago. I think I gave it at nighttime or something, but there was body parts. Remember, I saw body parts being an assault for entertainment purposes only. Okay, I'm always reminded to say that. But yeah, I did a reading a couple days ago, and we saw that in the reading, and it's touching on that now. Okay, somebody may be hiding to keep from getting chopped up in little pieces. Oh, but they're willing to lead people into that type of destruction, though. They're willing to lead people into that. Seven of Cups. So it's their turn. It's time for somebody else to go in pieces. That's just how Spirit gave it to me. It's time for somebody else to go in pieces. Three of Cups. Somebody could be hiding at friend's house. Or somebody's trying to like play musical chairs or something, like stay here one night and stay over here, or stay in this person's basement or attic. King of Wands or back room, Queen of Cups. They may even be given a little dick or a little yoni, to stay there. The Empress, Ace of Wands. Somebody could be sleeping with a grandma or something like that. Somebody's grandma taking advantage of the opportunity. Ace of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords. So somebody's grandma, I don't know who this is. Somebody's grandma sleeps with somebody or takes advantage of. They're like, yeah, baby, I hide you here. You can hide here. Yeah, give me some. You gotta take care of grandmama now. Gotta give me some. And then afterwards, they call the police. Or somebody wakes up to like guns in their face because Granny didn't call the police. The Moon. I cannot make this shit up. Granny calls the police after she get us some dang. Some dang. Then she telling the story afterwards. The Emperor. I don't know who grandma this is, boy. The Seven of Swords. There's an Emperor that feels romantic feelings, or for a Queen of Cups energy, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords energy, but they're a secret admirer. Yeah. They're a secret admirer right now, or they've been. Okay, they could Page of Wands, the Fool, the Chariot. They could be deciding to make a move. Okay, they could have been waiting until somebody was moved out of the way, or you were single, or that they were sure that you were single. Somebody may ask you, somebody may give you something, or do you like drugs? Yeah, me too. Somebody want to do you like a drug. Somebody want to do you like a drug, baby. The High Priestess in the reverse. Oh, they about to tell you too. Are you about to find out who this is? Damn. Yeah, something's going to make you feel like you need to go there too. Because I'm feeling the urge. Something's trying to pull me. Something's trying to pull me and trying to get me to like, oh, you sure? You sure you don't want to go? You sure you don't want to go there today? You sure? You sure? Maybe rethink that. You sure you don't want to go? Two, 1, 2. One more time. Somebody's doing some energetic work. Somebody's trying to conjure. Somebody is trying to summon someone. They're trying to summon you somewhere. Strength. They're trying to summon you somewhere. Get you to, you ever felt the urge to rush somewhere, but you didn't know why you were rushing? Like, why am I rushing? You got to calm yourself down. Like, Why am I rushing? It's because somebody's manifesting you, they're pulling you. Okay, it's not just regular manifestation. They're doing some type of work to pull you in the direction that they're in. Strength and strong. I'm seeing hive. This word right here, it's not hive, it says vine, but looking at it in the mirror, in the video, I'm seeing hive. Okay, so something about a hive mind or community thinking, you know, not thinking for oneself, but thinking collectively. Strength, the 10 of wands, the 10 of cups, the 7 of pentacles, laying in wait for you, laying in wait. So somebody was expecting to run into you on purpose. Maybe somebody that you ghosted, somebody that you cut off, you blocked. They thought they was gonna see you today and forcefully get you to interact with them. In the fool. You know, that's the you know, somebody gonna get it handed to them. Yeah, they're gonna get it handed to them. I don't know if they think you're too nice or that you won't cuss they ass out or you know. What did she say on Why Did I Get Married? Remember when she had lost all that weight and she saw old girl in the bathroom at the end of the movie? And she was like, Sheila, is that you? And Sheila was like, I always ask myself what I would do when I saw you again. You know? Would I whoop that ass? You know? That part. That part. You will whoop somebody's ass, okay? Quit playing with me. It's what you telling somebody. Quit playing with me. Go play with somebody else. Go find something safe to do. Because I will curb stomp you. You know, just because I'm an angel, don't get it fucked up. Please don't. Please don't get it fucked up. You know, angels go to war. What do you mean? What do you mean? Angels go to war. War. You know, they're not created. We're not created to be all, you know, just fluffy and just, you know. We go to war. Created with purposes of war. Not limited to, but that's one of them. Nothing about angel means weak. Nothing. The Knight of Pentacles. Well, I mean, unless you're fallen. 6 of Swords. Justice. The pace is quickening for something, or somebody's picking up the pace, or somebody's speeding up. The Sun. It's like the sun generating or powering something to get it to work. For an example, okay? Like the sun powering something. Without the sun, this thing can't be powered, okay? Or without power, this contraption cannot move, or it cannot do what it was created to do. It cannot create or make what it was created to make. So somebody's getting like a pick-me-up or a boost, or this could be a launch. Somebody could be launching something, a release party. The 9 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, something being released. Something being pulled from behind the curtain. Or somebody being presented or exposed to the world, or somebody can be opening for another artist. Strength. Yeah, so if I'm talking to somebody who's an artist or something like inspiring, so if you're opening for an artist, you're wondering, like you're nervous or something about how something's gonna go, something's gonna be strong. Like something is going to be a strong turnout, or a good turnout. Better than you thought. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is giving me like an encore performance. The Queen of Wands, the Lovers. Yeah, the crowd loves you. The Knight of Wands. The 9 of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, something's finally caught up to somebody. Somebody's burning or something like that. Okay. Yeah, like somebody's running to the bathroom to check themselves or something like that. Yeah, somebody feels something, something going on in their nether region that they're in high distress about. Somebody didn't wear a condom. Ace of Pentacles. Somebody didn't wear a condom. Ten of Swords. The Knight of Cups. The time is now, I just heard for something. Okay, the Hangman came out sideways. I feel like somebody's almost done with some type of understanding that they've gained. Some type of knowledge they've gained. It's almost like done. It's like getting a download and waiting for the whole download to come through, right? You kind of like, sometimes you gotta wait. Okay, it's kind of like that. Two of Cups. So it's like something almost being done, right? Baking something, and it's almost, you know, the timer is about to go off in about 5 minutes. Okay, the Five of Wands in the reverse. The Ten of Wands. The Seven of Wands. Three of Swords in the reverse. Chariot, Cancer, Two of Cups. So somebody's protecting themselves against some type of heartbreak, okay? From another person, an outside party. Doesn't have to be romantic, okay? It could be an old friend, confidant, something, okay? But somebody's rejecting closeness with someone. Yeah, because somebody brings conflict. Somebody brings conflict, and that's exposed to someone now. An Emperor, and this Chariot card is an Emperor in this Chariot. So an Emperor. Somebody could be an officer, military, ex-military, ex-officer. There's an officer that wants to meet somebody. Some of you, okay, one of you, a High Priestess energy. Yeah, just be careful. A cock blocker. It's made me. All these motherfuckers be out here spreading themselves thin and wide, but they want to cock block you. Like, that is some hater shit, man. That is some hater shit. Some hater shit. Cause you don't want to fuck with them. You know, you don't want to let them pull the wool over your eyes, so they go around and spread lies about you and shit. You know, oh, I had to leave. I had to walk away from them because I found out they were doing some crazy shit. Yeah, they were doing some crazy. The whole time, you just didn't want to deal with the person because you knew what they came with. Yeah, you knew what they came with. So they'll try to sway others' opinions of you. Like you give a shit. Like you give a shit. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm going to leave it there, Spirit. Any advice? Ace of Swords. The way is cleared. That's what I'm getting with that. The way is cleared. If you're having doubts, okay, somebody may feel like they don't know which direction to go or they don't know the next step. Have faith. Just have faith, okay? Because God is guiding you. God is guiding you. You'll get the direction. It'll come as a download at the time that you need it. All right? It'll arrive on time. On time. On time. Okay? It'll just become clear. It'll become clear. All right. All right. That's it, Scorpio. Hope you enjoyed that. If I'm done with the channel, but personal info, go to video. Make sure y'all protecting yourself. You know, doing your spiritual thing. All right, your spiritual work, whatever you do. Okay, protect yourself. It could be simply prayer. You know what I'm saying? Okay, don't nothing work without that anyway. Okay. Yeah, that's it. I'm not going anywhere today, so I'll be back. I'll be back in a minute to do Sagittarius. All right.